Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Will and Kate, ish is going down. First of all, there is that article in the Hollywood Reporter we got to talk about. What's up, Sussex Squad? Second of all, Will and Kate are literally going at Harry on his birthday. If you guys don't know, Charles and a bunch of people um wished him happy birthday on an Instagram story and said they're going to call him. Baby, I call cap on that, but we're going to talk about that too because it is directly linked, at least I think, to the Hollywood Reporter story. And finally, can we talk about why all this is going down? Quite simply, Kate made a fool of herself. William made a fool of himself. That dumb video they made that looks like a horror movie, I guess you can say that's an adaptation of Will and Kate's real marriage, went over like a lead balloon. They were being mocked and ridiculed all over the place. What happens every time Will and Kate get mocked and ridiculed? I'll tell you, they take a swipe at Harry. You guys don't find it odd that, right? Remember how Will and Kate said that video was a F you to the haters? And I said, well, do you guys hate yourself? Because it seemed like it only destroyed you, right? But I think they had it planned as a 1-2 piece. That would come out, they would do their video lap. Everybody be like, oh my God, Kate's cancer free. But like the palace told us, Kate's not cancer free. No, I'm sorry. Kate's uh not in remission. She's not cancer free, but she's focused on staying cancer free. But yet they found cancer. Okay, fine, whatever. Kate is something, okay? That was supposed to be the victory lap. That Hollywood Reporter article was supposed to, I think, to be the knockout KO. I think that's what it was. Unfortunately, they are so heavy-handed and weird about it that nobody believes that article. But we do have to talk about the article because it's like the palace, it's like they literally said that Meghan is so mean. They make she's making grown men cry and bullying her staff. First of all, and they said, oh, this is sourced from plenty of people who have worked with Meghan and Harry. Work with being the operative key. Worked with, so they're not employees, they've worked with them, which sounds a lot like Jason Knapp. Now, let me just say this, right? This is America. Bullying is not what we talk about what happens in, we talk about discrimination, we talk about harassment, we talk about a hostile work environment. We would never use the term bullying because that's what we use for like kids in high school and grade school and middle school. On top of that, Meghan made grown men cry. What man in America or person in America is going to admit that their boss made them cry, especially a boss? Like, anyway, y'all, let's get into this. So, what do I think this was a 1-2 thing? William and Kate's thing was supposed to be a FU. Then this hit piece comes out. Then Charles and them are like, happy birthday, Harold. I think they were just trying to be rubbing in Harry's face. And they thought this stupid Hollywood Reporter article was going to go over better than it is. I'll say one thing, right? Harry better be happy Meghan loves him because this is too much. And it's weird that every time Meghan is just sitting there quietly minding her business, they just go after her. She is quietly minding her business. She has not said a word, and they are just going after her. Meanwhile, Kate is battling something that is not cancer, according to Kensington Palace, and she wants to send an F you to the haters. Nothing says you've taken a new role in life and a new road and mindset and saying you want to say F you to all the haters. Anyway, let's get into this. We got to talk about this Hollywood. Prince William, King Charles was Prince Harry a happy birthday. I'm telling you, I think they did that to be the F smart, if you want my opinion, right? They sent him, they wanted them to know it's us, Harry. Have a happy birthday. Anyway, get this. The Hollywood Reporter's editor in chief says we've interviewed at least a dozen people, including those who are still working with them. Working with them or work for them? Again, who's working with them? Who are these dozens of people? And why won't you let us know? Listen to this mess, right? Listen. Helena Rosa on Twitter said, well, this neutralizes the barrage of PR they've been putting out lately, Kensington Palace, and the oh so dull, whatever. Um, listen to this.
The Sussex Survivors Club. That's the shocking name some of Meghan and Harry's former staffers were allegedly calling themselves. According to the Hollywood Reporter's Mayor Roshan, the magazine's bombshell report.
Okay, first of all, the Sussex Survivors Club, wasn't it in the London, the Meghan Survivor Club? See, I know what they think they did. They're like, we'll just take anonymous sources like we do in the UK, saying that they don't work for us. And if Meghan and Harry try to sue us, they can't sue us because we're real press and our sources are safe. I hope Meghan and Harry do sue them over this. Because if they don't, this is going to definitely be a very, very, very crazy precedent that's set, right? The New York Post, also somebody that is heavily with the royal family, says Meghan Markle is a dictator who terrifies staff and has reduced grown men to tears. A bombshell Hollywood report. You guys, I read the article, right? It's a really weird, in my opinion, hit job by the Hollywood Reporter. And I didn't expect this from at all, but clearly they got promised something, I think, right? The Hollywood Reporter stays away from politics and royal drama, but they have no problems running a smear campaign on behalf of higher ups in the entertainment industry. Now that's what we should actually really be afraid of. I will say, right? This was totally written by a British person. Lost another American advisor. This is if you're from America, have you ever heard of somebody being fired as you lost another advisor? You mean the CEO of the company? We don't refer to people as advisors. Listen, and again, it's a CEO. If it's not a good fit, it's not a good fit. Also, I will say that person got fired. But since then, there have been a lot of leaks coming out of Meghan and Harry's camp. The whole article is once again, they're rehashing the royal stuff about Meghan bullies her employees. Literally, they literally wrote that. Clearly, the Hollywood Reporter, I think, is up for sale, right? She belittles people, doesn't take advice. Where in America do people expect their bosses to take advice? Again, they even have a hierarchy of what goes on, like the way they do in the palace. Charles is the king, William's the prince, but they have to take the advice of their advisors. That's not even the way it works in America. Again, um, listen, uh, again, and I also think it's a royal hit job because, you know, they they need to read the room. This is and they went out of their way to say that Harry is nice and charming. This is really, really weird. Everyone, this sounds just like what they said in the royal thing. Everyone's terrified of Meghan. Claims a source close to the royal couple. She belittles people. She doesn't take advice. They're both poor decision makers. Harry is very, very charming person, but he's very much an enabler. And then the whole royal family is like, "Happy birthday, Harold." They wanted them to know that it was them doing it. So those people are sick, right? This is the fourth time that they posted the story. Listen, it's weird. It's weird. Um, listen, at the end of the day, listen, Megan's had a whole career where she's been a pure joy. And everybody around her said that. All of a sudden she's left the royal family. There's been this narrative, and I say a narrative because people are copy and pasting it. This is directly from the bullying accusations that came out of Kensington Palace because Meghan sent an email at 5 a.m. in the morning. What are you talking about? Bosses send emails all the time. You don't have to act on it at 5:30. Just when you get into the office, you already have the email ready. Why Hollywood keeps quitting on Harry and Meghan. You guys, this is weird. It's just weird. You know, um, it's weird, it's stalkerish, it is, in my opinion, mentally abusive. I'm not even reading half the crap in here because who again, this who why would you be terrified of Megan? You can always quit. You can always get a new job. Like people are just like the CEO left. To say somebody's terrified is what you say in Kensington Palace is when you try to leave and they try to ruin your life. And get this, they bring up Meghan's treatment of two royal aides propped at Buckingham Palace to investigate her for bullying behavior. The results of the inquiry were never released. Meghan denounced the effort as a calculated smear campaign, but some of the couple's stateside staff members also reserved special bile for Meghan, whose reported penchant for noisy tantrums and angry 5 a.m. emails have earned her the in-house moniker Duchess Difficult. She's absolutely relentless. She marches around like a dictator in high heels, fuming and barking orders. I've watched her reduce grown men to tears. Here's all I want to say. Where's the video? Where's the audio? Where's any proof? And who are these special people that they're saying this? This is ridiculous. Um, listen, listen, at the end of the day, I do think that this is BS. And I think Meghan and Harry need to drop, what's his name? Ari, whatever his name is. He's doing a horrible job at managing them. There have been leaks. There have been missteps. People are dragging them, downing them. Like, what is going on over there? And I'm not blaming Harry and Meghan. I'm blaming the team around them that's supposed to be protecting them from all this. At the end of the day, I hope this finally makes Harry cut off ties with his family completely. I also hope that Harry writes a book and Meghan writes a book too. Y'all want to play dirty? Roll up your pants because we are getting in the mud. Again, I've said it once and I've said it again. These people are you I think someone is delusional if they think that Harry and Meghan will ever get any type of apology, accommodation, or even peace from the royal family. I think they actively need to push back and let them know we are not on the ones and twos because make no mistake, they are going to make it their life's mission. Harry cannot have a happy life, and Meghan cannot have a happy life while the royal family is still up to the things. I think they want to ruin Meghan because they want to make sure that any prince or princess that wants to marry a non-royal or someone that's not an aristocrat will run because they saw what they did to Meghan's life. And I think Harry, he has to serve as a cautionary tale for anybody that would dare leave the royal family. Again, say what you want, but I think this is definitely what's happening. Anyway, you guys, I'll talk about this some more tomorrow. I know more is going to unfurl. I do not think this is the time for Meghan and Harry to stay quiet. I know what you're saying. It's their lives. They know what they're doing, but I don't think their new management actually does. I really don't. And I've said it. And they've shown a million times they don't. But maybe that's why Meghan is actively looking for new management. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.